Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. We are looking through the visor of Samus Aran, Intergalactic Bounty Hunter Extraordinaire. And, I keep saying intergalactic, when it really should be interstellar. Although given the current situation, it's possible that we've gone a bit further out. We're currently on the mysterious planet Vuros, having been beamed here by some kind of weird industrial accident or something. Not entirely sure what it was, actually. But we're here on Vuros, and we are looking for 5 master teleporter keys. We found 4 of them, and the 5th is somewhere in this particular facility. The Great Mines is what it's called. And in the previous episode, we lost a couple of allies. We were being accompanied by Sergeant Duke and Private Armstrong of the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. At least I think it's Marine Corps. But anyway, they were accompanying us, and first Duke and then Armstrong stayed behind to stop a huge horde of Grievers from chasing after us. And they, quote-unquote, apparently died, as you see in comic books all the time, which I'd say there's a good 75% chance that they are both perfectly fine and will come back. My theory on that score is that, an episode or two before that, the android View 995, I think that's his designation. But anyway, the android who pilots the mecha and the sniper, Corporal Tokabi, they stayed behind to stop their own army of Grievers from chasing after the 3 of us. And since we are looking for the pieces of a combat mech, as you can see on the right side of this screen here, and we're going to need someone to pilot it, presumably. That means View 995 has to still be around. And probably Tokabi as well, because there's a pickup somewhere out in the Soul Valley Desert. Like, I don't know, a missile expansion or something that we need Tokabi to give us. So he's probably still around. And I figure that after Sergeant Duke blocked the way for those Grievers to follow Armstrong and me, Tokabi and View must have caught up with him to help take out the rest of them. And then the 3 of them teamed up and came after Armstrong. That's my current guess for how this is going to play out. And then once the 4 of them are reunited, they'll come after Samus here. We'll see how close I get. So let's see here. We are going this way. Up, there's a red glow right there. That's kind of not good. Unit locked by explosion sensor. These sensors are used to seal small gates and containers that require special handling. An exceptionally powerful explosion can destroy them. So another power bomb, I suppose. And let's see, on the map, there's a morph ball tunnel over there. Alright then. So is that going to clear the... So when I blow that thing up over there, is that going to clear the rubble completely? Or is it going to reveal a pickup? Like a missile expansion or something? Okay. Those were bug hives of some sort, and I didn't want the bugs to bother me. Let's see. So it looks like we've got ourselves another retracted bridge here. Delivery Management Terminal processes vehicles entering or exiting the excavation site and assesses ore quantities. Currently offline. Okay, so the bridge is actually still here. It's just damaged. Cave Shrin Hive. This hive has been formed from a mixture of chewed up plants and ores mixed with the saliva of cave shrin. It is both flammable and fragile. There's another one over there. Okay. We got ourselves another rather giant elevator here. Elevator recall terminal controls the elevator inactive while security limiters are in place. Okay. That spider ball? Yeah, that's spider ball stuff. Huh. Okay, there's a energy tank over there. I definitely want that. And what is this? Okay, one of those boost ball things. Ah. Seems kind of, well, kind of chintzy to have a big old boost ball track just for that one thing. I was about to say, what's with those two things down there? But those are so that I can move either back the way I just came or onward. I figured it out before I even asked the question. Oh. Well, that's annoying. What exactly am I going for here? Okay, made it this time. Where am I trying to go? Grapple point, eh? Oh. Okay, so that over there is where I started from. I'm getting a little bit turned around here. Battery charge is 0, preventing activation. Well, let's just make sure it stays that way. Okay, oh, there's something to scan. Rail container loaded with ore and ready for transport. Abandoned before the machine arrived to attach it to the rail system. Something bad about to happen? Apparently not. I was wondering if maybe an army of Grievers would suddenly show up over there and start charging at me. Okay, well, I could just go on through the door, but there's that thing over there to take. Are kind of in my way here. Energy tank, yay. More life meter is always a good thing. Okay. What was that? Griever Bomber. When mixed with its venom, a Maul Griever's corrosive blood becomes explosive bodily fluid. The noise from an exploding Griever Bomber will draw other Grievers to its location. However, dispatching them while they are frozen can mitigate the sound. Okay, so we got Grievers. Grievers incoming. Whoa, what the? You little jerk. Be more careful, will you? Stable organic solid made by the Maul Grievers, incombustible and shock absorbent, it cannot be destroyed by any available tools. Cave roach. What? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. My... Darn it, my screen suddenly turned off again. Alright, just a moment. There we go. Got it turned back on. Ugh. All of a sudden, the screen just went black, and I was like, okay, is this a cutscene? What's going on? No. My screen just turned off. It has been an excellent monitor, but looks like it's becoming less so now. I might have to replace it soon. Another one of those things. Cornerite ore, exceptionally durable, can withstand all but the strongest explosions. Okay. So I'm not blowing it up yet. Small Griever cocoon currently hosts an unusually large being. Absorption of the green energy seen on the cocoon surface is presumed to have caused the being's mutation. Oh, that can't be good. Okay, where am I on the map exactly? Okay, looks like I'm nearing the end of level 2. Where's level 3? Okay. That's the location of the teleporter key, which means chances are the big thing that I'm seeing in a cocoon here is going to attack me, and either here, or he's going to chase me down there. Oh, cutscene. Here we go. What's about to happen? Griever Brute. Unique Griever variant resulting from an influx of green energy during the embryonic stages of growth. This variant is larger than a normal Maul Griever and is also approximately 10 times stronger. It can spit an extremely sticky substance from its mouth, temporarily immobilizing a target if hit. Okay, we got ourselves a cutscene. Up.
It appears you require assistance.
It would be nice.
A rather large
Okay, where'd the big guy go? I wasn't paying attention.
I will now assist you with your mission.
Did we kill him off or did he run for it? Membrane blockage made of incombustible organic matter, impenetrable to firearms due to its high elasticity and tensile strength. Cellular disintegration via high-frequency waves may be possible. High-frequency waves?
Samus, I may be able to clear the way. Allow me to try.
Well, then go for it.
Affirmative. Forward. Please let me know when I can clear the way.
Can you clear the way over here? Okay, I guess that's a no. Alright. Can I get up there? One of these guys. Device, large energy converters, similar in design to standard bomb slots, requires a large amount of concussive power to activate. So a power bomb? So it's just view. Not good enough. Didn't think so. Maybe several power. Maybe all the bombs. Yep, so it's got to be a power bomb. Alright. There are two red marks on the map. There's this guy, but then there's one over here. Ah. Rail container. Appears to have been abandoned while loading cornosite ore. Item detected within. Ah, okay. So I need a power bomb to activate that slot, which would open this. And then another power bomb to blow away the ore, I guess. Mechanism. E1337 mining cannon. Collects, charges, and launches highly accelerated particles, used for breaking apart large ore deposits. Mining cannon terminal. Adjust the output and aim of mining cannon. Offline. Half-pipe ramp connected to nearby gate. Its surface finish is unusually well preserved and shows very little deterioration. Half-pipe, eh? So I can use the boost ball to get up there. Cannon room surveillance terminal. Monitors the work area around the mining cannon, including its temperature and the presence of any trespassers. Offline. Support clamp holding the cannon in place. Clamp is locked by a security bolt located along its top. The bolt is designed to be turned by a maintenance tank. Well, almost stepped right off the edge there. Okay. Looks like that was wrong. Sorry, dude, but you were in my way. What good did that do, I wonder?
Decibel allowance exceeded. Hostile eliminated.
Indeed. Okay, how do I get in here? Cannon frame warping. Extreme internal pressure is causing the tempered glass to weaken. Further shocks could result in complete destruction.
Looks like I'm up.
Tempered glass impact threshold exceeded. Another strong shock will destroy it completely. Super missile. A charged missile with greatly enhanced destructive power delivers a high-impact explosive blast. There are super missiles in this game. Huh. Super missile acquired. Combine 5 missiles to launch a devastating explosive super missile. Press right on the D-pad to activate the missile subweapon. Press and hold R to charge a super missile, then release to launch. Loosening the security bolts caused the mining cannon to drop. The cannon's frame was bent by impact. Okay. Well then. Ah.
Deploying jump jets.
Okay, let's check something out back here. Is he still following me? Oh, yes, there he is. Okay. Okay, where does this lead? Okay, this is the way I am supposed to go. I thought that was an optional side place, but no. How do I get up there? So,
I apologize, but you will now destroy me. Got one.
okay.
Hostile eliminated.
So this is missile pickup. Alright. I thought this was the way I needed to go to move on to the next area, but nope. Just a little side cranio down there. Alright. Just a shot expansion. So it's nothing particularly vital, but I want to get everything. View, please stop just running in front of me like that. Why are all of you GF people so reckless? There's something... There's another one up there, is there? Thank you very much for getting in my way, View. Ah. Okay. What good did this do me? Okay, I see something right there. Okay. Want to make sure that my thumb remembered where the jump button was. Deborah crystal pillar weakened by metaretabile. Precise targeting of a very powerful explosion would cause a collapse. All right. Where are they?
Missile fire onward. Hostile eliminated.
Okay, that didn't accomplish anything.
Out ahead. Alert. Loud noise.
Ah.
Hostile inbound.
Okay. So does that mean I can't get through there yet? Well, no, here I am. Okay, so I need View to knock this thing down. Okay, so if I blast it there...
Hostile eliminated. The way is clear.
Okay. Let us proceed then.
Please remove dangerous growth.
Please don't get in the way when I'm trying to do that. Fiber bundle made of incombustible organic material, high flexibility. Okay, so... Fluid is stored in its core, which can be punctured with sufficient physical force. Ah! Okay, so that's a grapple point. It's a pretty nasty looking place, really, when you take a closer look at it. So, View, by the way, what happened to Tokabi? Power bomb. Nope, didn't want to do that. Oh. I thought I just had to destroy that thing before it hit me, but no, I had to bounce it back. So I missed out on the logbook scan. Fungi morphology. Gaura gaspore. Gaspore variant often found in caves. Both its outer shell and innards are extremely hard, however it is vulnerable to its own acidic spores. Oh, come on. Let me actually get a proper scan. Oh, man. There we go. Float morphology, Gaura gas spores, sporangium acidic... Okay, so that's the end of a sentence there. Float morphology, Gaura gas spores, sporangium. Acidic sporangium that contains a lightweight gas, allowing it to float towards the detected target. It will change direction if affected by a strong impact. You need to be more careful. Cave roaches. And for a moment, I couldn't remember what those things were called. Oh, look, we have some real volleyball here. View. Or maybe tennis would be a better analogy. Phew, come on. Man, all of these guys are kind of annoying with the way they just suddenly run in front of me like that. And these are kind of looking like more Griever cocoons. Like what that really big guy burst out of. Okay, there should be another Griever up ahead. Oh, come on, get... View. Okay. Okay, so that's not a Griever. What the? Ouch. Jumped right into that. Up. Remains of a Maul Griever cocoon. There are traces of green energy inside, indicating the emergence of a mature Maul Griever Brute. Alright, where is he? Where is he? Membrane blockage made of incombustible organic matter, impenetrable to firearms due to its high elasticity and tensile strength. Cellular disintegration via high-frequency waves may be possible.
One moment. I will clear the way. Allow me. My weaponry can remove this material, but it will take time. My sensors indicate a hostile is nearby.
My sensors indicated that the instant that... Get out of there. Come on, come on. Aim properly, will ya? Ah! Get out of my way, you... Alright, that hurt quite a bit, but I finished him off all by myself.
I think I can. It is unfortunate I could not be of assistance during that battle.
Well, don't worry too much about it. Oh, here we go again.
Tactically advantageous to fight here. I suggest we keep moving. This passage is not safe. We must exit the other way. Lost. Styles eliminated.
Oh my goodness. Why didn't you do that from the start?
Please transform into workflow. I will handle things here. I am glad I could be of service to you today, Samus.
Okay. Now what? Kind of stuck over here. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do this. Or transport access hatch offline. It can be forced open manually. Okay, there's... So I can go back, but apparently not yet. In order to go back, I have to open this. Didn't want to do that, darn it. Engine of the tunnel borer. No compatible terminal detected. Reboot currently impossible. Currently impossible. So that means it's going to become possible eventually. An elevator shaft? Oh, I'm almost at the end. Darn it. The morph ball button and the scan visor button are literally right next to each other, and my blasted oversized thumbs keep on pushing one when I want the other. Elevator gate. To open, touch the hologram. Remains fully operational while security limiters are active. Oh, dear. Right. This isn't the location of the final boss. Just showing me his cocoon. Remains of an extremely large mall griever cocoon. Its size, as well as the large amount of green energy pooled inside, suggest a unique form, larger than a brute, has emerged. Okay, the map was showing me a room right there. Okay. Could I open that with a super missile, or would I need the power bomb? I mean, I know that there are power bombs because I found power bomb upgrade pickups. Expansion pickups. Okay. There we go. Super missile. Okay, so yeah, the super missile opened the way in here, but I still need the power bombs. Oh dear. How annoying. Oh well. Oh, look at that, the scout bot. Right here at the end. Mechanoid Scout Bot transmits ultrasonic waves from overhead and displays the positions of detected valuables within the zone on the map. Access code approved. Area map updated. Unacquired items in this area have been marked. Press minus to open the map screen. Okay, Scoutbot internal circuitry has shorted and ceased functioning. Repair or replacement will be required to restore function. Okay, well. There's one up there. One up ahead. Huh. Oh, I didn't miss too many. Most of the ones I missed are inaccessible. There was one up above, apparently. Okay, yeah, there it is. How do I get up there? Mechanism, psychic energy conversion slot. Convert psychic energy to magnetize the linked track system. Okay. That wasn't good enough. Okay, there isn't another one over here. That's kind of odd. How do I make it last longer? Okay. Well, that's not doing the trick. Maybe the power bomb has enough psychic energy to keep it working long enough for me to get up? Alright, well, enough delay. View roast crystal, abandoned after excavation. Once processed, they can be used to link Lemorn minds and awaken or amplify psychic abilities. Ore loading heavy machinery, used to load ore into rail containers. The machine has tipped over and will require significant repairs in order to function again. Boy, I'm just really messing this up a bunch right now. Delivery management terminal. One of the terminals has been completely destroyed. It appears to have been ripped apart by physical force. Ore loading heavy machinery loads ore into rail containers. This operation ceased while it was receiving ore from the transport duct. Does this do me any good? Oh, there's something over there. Jump. Okay, missile expansion. Considering recently getting the super missiles, that's going to be at least moderately helpful. Okay, this ought to be a save room. Alright. Well, I believe it's time to end the episode. We made quite a bit of progress. We're almost finished with the Great Mines. All we have to do is fight the giant Griever that's up ahead. Yay. But at least we're going to be doing it at full health and ammo, so Eh, could be worse. Well then, viewers, thank you very much for watching Metroid Prime 4. Yep, we've made quite a bit of progress. We should get the power bombs after we finish off the boss. That's what I'm guessing. And who knows? Maybe afterward, or even during the fight, all of the GF troopers will show up and start shooting the thing for me. That would be pretty useful. I'm not particularly confident of that because View suddenly showing up the way he did proved me wrong about one of my theories, at least. Yeah. For some reason, Tokabi didn't come with him. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out what happened afterward. Because it just seems to me that I definitely need View and Tokabi in order to do everything. I need View to pilot the mecha once I have it rebuilt. I need Tokabi to get at least one of the pickups in the Soul Valley. It seems kind of irritating that I might possibly have missed something out there. I wouldn't be happy if that turns out to be the case. Well, at any rate, in the next episode, we'll face off against the big boss Griever, and hopefully discover that the rest of the GF troopers are still alive and both able and willing to help out. I'm not too confident of that, but, the hope is there. So, once again, thanks for watching. This has been Samus Aran, and she and I will see you next time.